This path you and I have chosen is not an easy one. It was meant to break us down into the finest powder of our core. So when you see the shit that is happening to you every day, you must understand something. First of all, you need to understand that creating an iron dagger and upgrading it and reforging it and adding these pieces is very different than this path of self-evolution that we're taking, which is throwing away this iron dagger, saying fuck this to our old character, and adding a new titanium greatsword, building it from absolute scratch. Of course, this path is going to be absolutely brutal. It is meant to be. And of course, there will be setbacks and days where you don't actually know what to do. Your life is a chart. It is an uptrending chart, which means every single day there's a green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle. If you take a look at the, the regular charts of whatever, like an uptrending graph, if you take a look at those things, you'll realize that there's ups, right? There's always, of course, it's ups. It's generally going up. It's uptrending. But you'll notice deep inside that there are actually downtrends. There are actually days and hours and minutes and seconds where you're actually going down. You're actually going down, not up. And that's expected. It's absolutely expected and necessary, right? We have green candle on the daily. Green candle, green candle, green candle. And then red, red. But the thing is, that's not the issue. The issue is so many people, especially with our kind of mindset where we want everything to be perfect because we fight hard for the best parts of life. So we generally have this perfectionist kind of mindset. Generally, right, with our kind of mindset, we want everything to be as good as possible. But some days are absolutely inevitable in which there will be red candles, there will be downtrends. But the fuck up, the big mess up, the big issue when it comes to this path is that some people, they enter this downtrend and oh, the momentum picks up. When you push a snowball down a hill, it starts slow, right? It starts very, very slow, very, very small, and then it grows and 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 it grows, and all of a sudden you have this colossal behemothic ball that's running down and falling down at speeds immeasurable, and the force is too great for you to stop. And that's what happens when you allow that downtrend to pick up. That's where one gym day that's missed turns into 10, turns into a month, and all of a sudden it's been half of a year. It's been half of a year and you haven't touched any weights. That's when you start sleeping in, you wake up late, and then all of a sudden you forgot how it feels like to wake up at 5 a.m. where the sun is still asleep. You forgot all these feelings. That's where the fuck up is, when you allow it to continue and to just fall and fall and fall and fall and become this huge snowball. So what I'm going to give you today, nice and quick and simple, and it is guaranteed to work, is a path, a protocol that is just a quick reset protocol to force you back onto the path. Because I realize so many of these people, they experience what I call self-evolution burnout, right? Where it's just, you've been doing it for so long and now you've had a bunch of down red close candles and you're falling into momentum. But what I'm going to do is uplift you and stop you from that. The first thing you need to do is you need to reflect on the discomfort. You need to reflect on how it feels to be able to experience these red candles and do absolutely nothing about it. Your brain will tell you, yes, we need to go to the gym, we need to do this, we need to do X, Y, and Z. But the reality is, throughout that day, you're going to miss a lot of things. You're going to miss the gym anyway, even though your brain is telling you do it, do it, do it, do it, because your discipline and your willpower has been burnt out. You're going to miss it, and you need to reflect on how it feels to be able to do absolutely nothing about it. Yesterday you missed the gym, the day before you missed it, you missed the workout, you missed the 5 a.m, you missed the cold shower, you missed the business work, maybe you didn't record a video on your channel, maybe you didn't market this right, maybe you missed a sale, maybe some guy didn't want, whatever it is. Reflect on it and realize, wait, the day is done. It's done and it closed on a red candle because it was a downtrending day. What can I do about it? Nothing. You reflect on it and you feel, you observe how it feels like for that shit to happen. For example, you ate shit yesterday and now you need to reflect and feel, how does your body feel? What happened? I didn't go to the gym yesterday and all of a sudden, because I didn't do cardio, my face is bloated. How does it feel to have those downtrending days? How does it feel? Reflect and observe on it. I'm not telling you change it yet. I'm just telling you reflect and observe. And what you'll notice is something very interesting. You'll notice that, fuck, that shit actually worked. Now my guts feel like they're in the gutter because I ate like shit. Now I have a bloated face because I didn't do cardio. Now I made less money and I don't feel good because I didn't work on my business yesterday. You reflect on what those experiences taught you. So now that you've actually felt the pain and you've seen the symptoms of the defeats that happened to you the previous day or the past week, now is time for the actual reset protocol, the quick restart. When you get killed and wasted in GTA, you just spam the button and then you quickly restart and you respawn. This is the quick respawn protocol that I've given to many of the family members and students inside of Blackthorn. What you need to do is observe. Simply observe and be a loser for a day. Observe how it feels like. That's it. That's the whole protocol. Imagine how simple it sounds. Simply be a loser for a day. Allow it to happen and observe from a third person's perspective. You have my full permission. Eat like shit, wake up late, don't go to the gym, do all of the shit habits, do everything you want to do and follow your feelings. Follow your feelings, and I'm being genuine here. This was not like the sarcastic video I made, right? I'm being genuine here. Fall off for a day. Allow that red candle to drop. Allow it to happen. Literally do all of the bad habits and observe how you feel like. Observe what it feels like to be a loser again. Observe what it feels like to be an undisciplined fuck again. Observe what it feels like to not be on your path again, on our path again. Observe. I'm genuinely being serious over here. I know it sounds crazy, big discipline, self-improvement guy, but you must understand it is calculated discipline. There's not just discipline for the sake of discipline. There's calculated discipline so we taste the golden apple of life. It is calculated discipline, and that's what you need to do. That's it. Let go. Fall. Observe how it's like to fall. Do everything you want and feel like doing for one day. And then at the end of the day, or even the next morning, observe, and you'll observe something very, very interesting. And this is one of the psychological facets that I've discovered within people, and I reveal it. And I reveal many more inside Blackthorn. The thing is, when you fall off, and at the end of the day, you realize, wait, I did all this and this and this and this and this. You'll realize, wait, I want to run back to my path. And the reason you realize this is because for once in your life, you've chosen this. No one forced you to get on self-evolution. No one forced you on this path. We simply told you, I simply told you, this is what you get when you join our path. This is what you get when this happens. Unlike your parents telling you or forcing you, you need to go to school or you need to go to college, or the societal workplace telling you, oh, you need to work the corporate job. No one is forcing you to do this. In fact, you've chosen it yourself because we know it's hard. You've chosen it. For once in your life, when you've actually chosen something, you will run and speed back to it. When you realize, wait, it was actually the right and the best thing for me to do at the time, you will sprint back to it. How interesting is that? You fall off for a day, you allow that downtick closure to happen instead of just trying to resist and push back up and push back up. You allow it to just drop. The next day, you will run back. You will literally run. You'll realize, wait, I missed this path. I need to get back on it. I feel like shit now. My stomach feels like shit, my brain feels like shit, I can feel my chest crashing, I don't have morning wood anymore, whatever it is, right? You feel all these negative effects, and because you've chosen our path, you will run right back into it. And the most interesting thing about this, the most interesting part, is if you look at any chart, if you look at any like graph chart with an uptrend, what you'll realize is right before the all-time highs is a big downtrend. So let them happen. You need those downtick closure candles. You need that downtrend to happen so that you reach your all-time highs. And what I'm offering you here is actually something no one has ever told you before. No one will give you this piece of advice because it is so anti-parroting the thing everyone else says, oh, discipline 1000% of the time. No. This is calculated discipline, motherfucker. This is why you see me here today, and compared to my old past life, it is calculated discipline. Calculated discipline. So allow that shit to happen and watch the next day how you propel yourself forward. This is an experiment. If you're feeling like low and shitty and everything, bro, do all of the bad habits. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I give you permission. Whatever it is, do them. Watch what happens the next day. If you want to be part of my family of intelligent, intellectual killers who understand these philosophical concepts and use it to propel themselves in their daily lives, literally, financially, physically, mentally, then join Blackthorn Capital. We've literally had a call a couple of days ago, increased our capital in crypto. Every single day we fight for a better life. Daily quests, daily missions, we fight for these things to improve our lives in every single realm. Join us, find out if you like us, and it's risk-free. 7-day risk-free refund guarantee. First link in the description. It's not for a lighter load, but for a stronger back.